Hello everybody, welcome back to the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Psychoduck, and I'm here finally with the Meteor Maker contest winner. So this is Edifice by Redemption 1272, and this is a gorgeous map. It's spectacular, it plays awesome, and this is our winner. Like I said, we got tons of great maps submitted. Again, I thank you all for taking the time to submit your maps. And we had a hell of a time picking the winner, let me tell you. And again, we'll be getting recognition and feedback out to plenty of the rest of you who have submitted maps as well. But what this came down to ultimately, it was between this map and Stigma for about a week, and we were just going back and forth, and we weren't quite sure. But ultimately, we arrived at this map for a couple of reasons. They're both amazing maps, but we decided that Stigma had a couple things. While Stigma was maybe a more unique map, it had a couple things that were just a tiny bit off, whereas this map may have not been quite as unique, but had nothing that felt off to us at all. So this is ultimately what we arrived at, and of course I encourage you guys to go back and look at Black Site and Stigma. But anyways, yeah, this map is great. It's asymmetrical, sort of centers around 4 buildings, and they're all color coded for your orientation pleasure. But you get a really nice mix of a close and mid-range combat. It's really fast-paced, really fun, movement based. You're just moving around a lot. You have a BR AR loadout like this is probably your best friend, and it's just super great. It just is intense. With 4v4 it's intense, because it's not a big map, and it's built on Ravine. Obviously it uses the map's terrain quite nicely. It uses the cave in the back, and also goes along the cliffside here, and it's just a joy to play, and of course it looks gorgeous. The close quarters nature of this map just makes it really intense, and it kind of sets it apart from a lot of the other maps. Whereas Black Site is a bit more, I guess maybe a bit more thoughtful. This map is a bit more chaotic and intense. But they're both designed just so nicely. This map just really shines, and that's why it's the winner. So, again, we love all you guys who submitted. I can't wait to start talking to some of you guys. I've been itching to tell some of you guys, like, hey man, your map had like this little thing wrong that held it back, or whatever. I'm really looking forward to, now that we have these winners up, being able to get with some of you guys and start helping you improve your maps, because if you submitted a map and it didn't win, that doesn't mean that it can't still get a THFE feature in the future with a couple adjustments. So I'm really looking forward to that. We had a hell of a time testing a lot of these maps, spent a lot of time doing it, but I think it's paid off, because I'm really excited to bring you guys these results, because I know some of you guys have been on the edge of your seat for weeks, like not knowing who was going to win. So that's really cool, and like I've said, we're definitely intending to continue to host contests like this in the future. We're really looking forward to that. So yeah, back to Edifice though. Again, it's I've kind of gone over just how close range, how fun and intense it is. It's just a great map for a lot of different play styles. You can kind of play the map however you want. It's a little harder to do like a longer range type deal, but you can still kind of use a variety of armor abilities. Jetpack can be pretty useful on here, but I prefer Hard Light Shield all the time. And it's cool, and you get some interesting weapons that'll drop on here. You'll get a neutral gravity hammer is an initial drop, and that's kind of interesting. And also of course there's the random drops and the ordnance. in Infinity Slayer. You know, the sniper rifle is actually not super easy to use, but I seem to manage in here alright. But you know, again, it's just really great. The longer sightlines are really nicely controlled. The you know, shorter sightlines are just intense close range. You know, areas for intense close range action. So you know, you get that variety on here, and you know, there's really never a stale game, and there's really never two games that play the same on here. You know, you're gonna have a different experience every time because it's just so intense and you know, action-packed map because of the, you know, the more close quarters, fast-paced nature of it. So it's you know, really fun again and again. Like I said, we've been testing these maps tons, so you know, this is definitely also passed the test as far as, you know, being fun over and over again. And you know, that's something we really enjoy to see. Yeah, so overall, stay tuned for some more contest stuff. I know the results are out, but there's going to be kind of a recap video. We'll get, you know, some more recognition out to some of you guys, and yeah, I hope you guys are happy with the results, because we are certainly happy with the maps that have been submitted. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.